Hello, everyone. I want to take a moment to share my personal experience with purchasing a timeshare and the unfortunate situation my family and I encountered. I hope that my story will serve as a warning to anyone considering getting involved in a similar arrangement. In October of 2022, I took my kids to the indoor water park at Massanutten Resort. Upon walking in the entrance, they had a stand set up to promote vacation in one of their condos for 2 nights, 3 days for only $36. The only stipulation was we were required to attend a 2 hour meeting. I bought the vacation package and booked my stay for my birthday weekend in July of 2022. My family and I were approached with what sounded like an amazing opportunity, a timeshare at Massanutten Resort. The sales pitch lasted for quite some time, and throughout the process, we spoke to 4 different people. They presented a wide range of benefits, the ability to book vacations all over the world, lower prices than regular vacation rates, and the flexibility to use our timeshare without any major restrictions. We were promised a 4 bedroom unit. The salesperson made it seem like we were getting a great deal, cutting the price significantly just for us. We thought it was a great offer, especially since we could supposedly use the timeshare immediately and wouldn't have to book consecutive days. However, when we later tried to book, we quickly learned that the package we purchased was not what we were sold. During a required ownership meeting, we spoke to 2 more salespeople who contradicted what we had been told. They offered us another ownership package, claiming it was the one that we should have gotten in the first place. They also couldn't identify the original salesman, Matt, who supposedly made us all the promises. We were essentially convinced to sign for an even bigger loan under the impression that it was necessary to correct the mistake made by Matt. So, why did we sign? Well, Matt and his supervisor went above and beyond to persuade us. We barely had enough money to cover the down payment, but they gave us $100 for the deposit and even handed us $30 in cash to make sure we had gas to make it home. After all that, we felt compelled to agree. What's worse is how we were lured into this deal in the first place. They made it sound like we were getting this incredible deal with benefits that we could use immediately. We live in West Virginia, about 2.5 hours away from the resort, so booking vacations seemed like a great idea. But we were pressured in to sign right then and there with no time to thoroughly review the contracts or the paperwork. The sales process was deceptive, we were lied to, and the promises they made were broken. For instance, we were told that the maintenance fees would be $425.50 per year, but when the time came to pay, we were charged almost $900. Additionally, they used an illegal sales tactic by promoting that we would be able to receive tax benefits, claiming that we would get a form in the mail and could deduct the timeshare on our taxes. By the time that we realized we had been scammed, it was too late to cancel. The contract only allowed a 10-day period to back out, and we missed that window because we thought at the time we were getting a good deal. Upon reviewing the documents, we noticed major discrepancies. For the first loan, we were supposed to be paying $145.27 a month, yet a separate document listed the payment as $243.25. On top of that, the prices, finance charges, and total amounts were inconsistent across multiple documents. To give you an idea, here's the details. For the first loan, the purchase price was $8,990, the closing costs of $325. The total expenses were $9,414, and the loan was financed at 17.9% interest. We had 120 monthly payments of $145.27, but the paperwork showed conflicting amounts. And for the second loan, which we signed in April of 2023, the amount financed was $17,091 with monthly payments of $306.86. The total costs were nearly $20,000, and again, the documents did not match up. Upon attempting to book our vacation this past year for the first time, we learned we had to pay a third party known as RCI for a membership fee over $100. We were told by them that if we wanted to switch our week, we would have to pay an additional fee and we could not book it straight through the resort. Also, we had to pay more additional fees at the time of our stay for maid service, etc. This was when I started to get disappointed because I was wondering why we were paying the monthly cost of ownership if none of that was included. The entire process has been an overwhelming experience. I hope by sharing this, others will think twice and fully understand what they're signing up for and considering a timeshare. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thank you, and don't fall for their tactics.